Today, the PlayStation 2, dead at 12 years old. This is Checkpoint. Welcome to Checkpoint, back from hiatus, which wasn't really a hiatus for us. We were still here, reading stories every week, but there was no one to run camera or sound, so...
But you guys missed lots of cool stuff. You missed the naked episode of Checkpoint.
That was not cool.
Yes, it was. It was super cool. In fact, it was cold because this basement is not well heated.
Yeah, it was terrible.
Yep, on with the news.
Mr. Ian Livingston, co-founder of Games Workshop and Eidos Interactive, has received a CBE, making him a Commander of the Order of the British Empire. This builds not only on his bizarre and vaguely dictatory title of Eidos's Life President, but also his existing OBE, an honor shared by fellow British video game auteur Peter Molyneux. With Molyneux an officer and Livingston a commander, we believe Livingston now gets to order Molyneux around and make him fight duels on his behalf or something? Shine his medals, probably. Ask Peter to tell you what's in the cube.
Fez is going cross-platform. According to a Polytron blog post, the company, which is now technically just a pseudonym for its only remaining employee, Phil Fish, is hard at work bringing the critically acclaimed game to other systems. Given that it took 5 years for the game to make it to Xbox Live Arcade, expect to see it on PS3 shortly before the PS3 is discontinued in 2016. The Steam version, meanwhile, will be released in a special bundle alongside Half-Life 3.
Gearbox has released a trailer for Aliens, Colonial Marines, which portrays a team of the aforementioned Marines replying to a distress call on a remote colony. Shocking no one, the distress call turns out to be aliens. If we were in this universe, we would just stop responding to all distress calls because, let's face it, it's always aliens. Oh, what's that? A distress call from Mining Outpost Gamma 11? Well, sucks to be them.
Capcom has come up with a pretty clever way to remind people that Resident Evil 6 still exists. If the game's player community can kill 50 million zombies by today, January 7th, Capcom will release 3 retro-style character skins. When we checked, almost 30,000 players were participating in the challenge. This may not sound like a lot, considering the game has racked up over 3.5 million sales, but it does mean that everyone that hasn't already traded it in at GameStop for $10 in store credits is participating. Good job, everybody!
On December 28th, the last PS2 ever left Sony's production lines, bringing to an end the 12-year lifespan of the world's best-selling video game console. Selling 153 times as many units as the Sega Nomad, the PS2 has had a long and illustrious career and is deserving of an equally resplendent Viking funeral as we bid a fond farewell to the glory days of backwards compatibility and an internet service that was so awful it meant not every game had to have online features rammed into it. And, while you're at it, throw the Wii on the pyre too. Not as a tribute, let's be honest, you're just not using it. And now it's time for the Checkpoint 2012 Year in Review. Kathleen, what did you think of 2012?
What did you think of 2012? Overall, I'd give it an 8 out of 10.
And are you looking forward to 2013?
Sure, why not?
Terrific.
Coming up, Temple Run and Minecraft both racked up millions of downloads on Christmas Day. You guys must really hate your families.